Hey everyone, thank you so much for stopping by my channel and hanging out with me for another cleaning video. So today's video is going to be a huge motivational cleaning video. I have literally cleaned so many things today. If you have been following along with my quarantine clean with me, you'll know that I've got this long list of things that I want to get cleaned, all these big cleaning tasks that I don't necessarily do all the time, that I want to get done while we're in this quarantine / self-isolation period. So first on the list of things that I cleaned today is obviously my washing machine filter. Now I actually have not ever cleaned this particular filter. I just learned today that my washing machine filter has two, and the one that I'm cleaning on screen now, I've never actually cleaned for the entire time that I have had this washing machine, which is a good 2 years. Now, as I learned last time from cleaning my dishwasher filter, those detergents that claim to clean your appliances, washing machine, dishwasher, etc., don't necessarily do the greatest job of cleaning filters. So I pulled it out, cleaned out all the lint, all that gunk, all that gross stuff, and then I just got some cream cleanser and a toothbrush, my cleaning toothbrush, and I just gave it a good scrub down. So as long as you don't mind getting your hands dirty, I mean, it's not my favorite thing, but just get in, get it done, and then once it's done, you'll be so glad it's finished.
But if we take a moment to get closer to the things we need, we wouldn't need that looking at the things we have. Stay here under the palm trees. Won't you lay here with me? Baby, there's no plan for the wicked. There is no goal for the longing heart. Just another day to be with you. When everything ends, it's a brand new start. Baby, there's no plan for the wicked.
The other thing I did was just to spray some exit mold into the washing machine where the filter sits inside, because that was also pretty gross.
There's no plan for the wicked.
And then I just used the washing machine cleaner and just ran a cycle and let it do its thing.
For the wicked. There's no
Okay, so next up on the hit list was to clean all of the air conditioning vents throughout my apartment. I have been using my dryer through a bit of a rainy period more often than usual, and I noticed that the air vent that is directly above the laundry area in my apartment was really dusty. And obviously that this sucks the air through and distributes it through the air conditioning vents in all of the rooms, which I think is contributing to my apartment being so dusty. So I gave that a good vacuum and then went through all of the apartment rooms, and in each room just vacuumed off all of the aircon vents and gave them a really good clean up.
Why I ain't listening, but it's okay.
needed to clean my vacuum cleaners out and give them a really good detailed clean for a couple of weeks now. My son accidentally spilt some Milo, which is like a chocolate milk powder, mostly sugar, and he used the vacuum cleaner to clean it up. So obviously it got really sticky and pretty messy inside. And I'd just been putting off cleaning it up because I thought it was going to be a huge job. Honestly, it didn't even end up taking that long at all. And it came up so clean. You're going to see how clean it came up. I was so surprised. I didn't actually realize how dirty and messy the vacuum cleaners actually were, both my barrel vacuum cleaner and my stick Dyson. But they were both super easy to clean, to pull apart. All the bits are washable. The filters are washable. I actually washed them through the machine wash on a gentle cycle. So it was really simple and straightforward. I was put off by how kind of gross I thought it was going to be and how long I thought it was going to take, when actually, in fact, once I got started and stuck into it, it didn't really take that long at all.
Hunting alone, traveling from the deep forest into the sun. In war, there's never an option to run. Oh, Geronimo, tears keep on falling, the nighttime is ours. Oh, Geronimo. Oh, Geronimo, tears keep on falling, the nighttime is ours. Oh, Geronimo. Oh, Geronimo. I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. 'Cause I'm the one with a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle.
Like I said, these vacuum cleaners came up so spotlessly clean. And while they were pretty kind of gross, I'm not going to lie, it really wasn't that bad to clean them. Just gave them a good vacuum out, sprayed them down with some bathroom cleaner, and just got stuck in there with my cleaning toothbrush, and they came up brilliantly. So definitely recommend giving your vacuum cleaners a really good deep spring clean.
Making me so sure in a heartbeat. All of my doubts disappearing at last. You made me fall without saying a sentence. I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution.
So my fridge and freezer were next on the to-do list, and while they weren't really very dirty, so to speak, they were pretty disorganized. Well, the freezer was pretty disorganized anyway. So I just wanted to pull everything out, give it a nice wipe down, clean out, and then really put some thought into how I wanted to organize it. I was heading out to the grocery store that afternoon, so I wanted to make sure that everything was nice, clean, tidy, and organized so it would be easy to put away all the groceries when I brought them back. And then also to have a really good look through and check out what I had, because obviously at the moment some things are pretty hard to come by. So just wanting to make use of everything that I had in stock in the freezer, in the fridge, and throughout the pantry.
When we touch, every time I'm down, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. I just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are. Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Wake up at your place. Wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, It's what you want. Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together? We can get white walls with big windows up on the third floor in our chateau. Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together? Why don't we just get a place together? Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down low.
Hey, so this is one of my favorite parts of when people clean out their fridges or when they do grocery hauls. It's just checking out what other people buy from other countries and just generally having a little bit of a sticky beak into other people's fridges and pantries. So just running through, I picked up some fresh produce. Actually, the supermarkets are sort of starting to return to semi-normal. So a lot of the main lines are back fully stocked. There's just a couple of things which are still out of stock. Stuff like antibacterial wipes, disinfectant, toilet paper, of course. Paper towels are still pretty low in stock, although I've still got heaps of those. So the only thing that I couldn't find that I really wanted and that I was out of is disinfectant, which I use to put through in my wash. I use it sometimes when I'm just washing normal clothes, but I especially like to use it when I am washing all of my like cleaning cloths and dish rags and things, just to have that extra level of cleanliness. I actually filmed a voiceover when I was recording this section of video, which is why I'm pointing out things, but my kids were watching Ben 10 or some kind of cartoon in the background, so obviously I can't play that on through. So anyway, just giving you a good look at what I did pick up at the grocery store just to top up and to kind of get us through the next maybe week or so. I'll probably have to go to the grocery store once again in this week. But considering I used to go pretty much every day to the grocery store just to pick up whatever we were having for dinner, I think it's been a huge cutback to go only once a week, twice max. I'm not even sure what's normal. How many times do you go grocery shopping now throughout this quarantine period?
Not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium.
One thing I've definitely been paying attention to and really trying to put focus on is to getting all of my fresh produce really prepped well, just to absolutely minimize wastage. Those grey fridge containers that I've been putting my produce into, I picked those up from Kmart. I actually ordered those online. They've actually been really good to keep produce fresh for a much longer period. I used to find that fresh produce would only last a couple of days maximum in my fridge. But lately I've been making sure that immediately, like literally as soon as I come home from the supermarket, I am prepping up, washing, putting away all of the fresh produce. And I find that it lasts so much longer than if I just leave it ready to prep when I need to use it.
about the way we used to be. When I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. When I think about the way we used to be.
So now just giving you an overview of the clean and organized fridge and freezer. Really happy with how this turned out. In fact, super happy with everything that I've got accomplished today. And just looking back editing, I was like, oh my God, I really got a lot done today. This is awesome. Definitely recommend just taking advantage of being stuck at home in isolation or in quarantine. Make a list of all the things that you want to get done during this time and then just smash it out one after the other, and you will be so amazed at how much you can actually get done. Rather than just, and I've done this on more than one occasion myself, but just spending the whole day just binge watching some trash on TV. At least at the end of this, you've got something to show for it. You've got multiple things to show for it. And you can actually say that you've achieved something rather than just spending the day mindlessly watching television or scrolling through social media hour after hour on your phone.
I'm moving strong, I'm moving on. I'm alright, alright, alright. Might be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned. And so it goes, tables turn in your own. When I think about the way, when I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better, better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart.
Now that just about wraps up today's video. I hope you found it motivational and inspirational. I managed to get a ton of things cleaned and I am super, super happy. The last thing I did was just spend some time finally getting these cupcakes baked that my youngest son has been asking me to make with him for the longest time. I'm honestly not the best baker and I'm not a super big fan of baking, but since we're stuck here, I made them and they turned out really well. And that brand Greens is the same brand that I made in last week's video to make those pancakes, and they turned out really, really well. So definitely recommend that.
So much better off, and baby, you don't belong. I've got the time.
So once again, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It is great feedback for me. Taking 2 seconds to smash that like button really makes a difference for my channel, and it lets me know that you enjoy this type of content, so I should keep on making it. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe before you go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a fabulous week, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone.